Good morning, everybody. All is well. There's no snow outside, so I want to go through the meeting of yesterday, April 11th, 2018. We had a full house. We had a complaint in reference to the Portage County Recycle and them spewing trash along Edson Road in Sherman. And I know they're not doing it on purpose. It's just blowing out of their truck when they're loading it. So we're going to address that. We got some pretty big news. Just since the beginning of this year, we have raised, through contributions, almost $19,717 in money towards our community center. Last night we had a big donation from Hill Church on 43. They donated $2,500 to our project. Also, the week before, or 2 weeks before, we had the German American Club that donated money. We also had Marie Amato, who donated some money in the name of her late husband, Steve, who was such an inspiration and a big part of getting our center going. In reference to the meeting, the police department has ordered a thing called a stalker radar. And this will be a new thing that sits on the side of the road and collects data on speeds. Don't worry, it does not have a hidden eye that'll be getting your license plate, and we will not be sending you tickets. So before that even starts, I want to make that clear. Right now we have 8 traffic crash investigations from beginning of April, 14 alarm drops, 2 domestic disputes, 2 disorderly conduct, 154 premise checks. Remember, if you're on vacation, our police department will check on your place. 4 theft reports, 2 arrest warrants have been served, 11 suspicious persons, suspicious vehicles, suspicious events, 2 breaking and entering, 3 animal-related complaints, and 2 OVI and 30 traffic contacts. Last night at the meeting, we swore in the new K-9 unit, Recon, and the police department was there, as well as Dave Canar, and they all witnessed our newest dog. Just so you all know, the police department recently posted a sign, so if you have any of these Craigslist transactions or anything that you're not so sure about, we have a space that is under video surveillance in front of the police department where you can pull up and take care of your transaction without having to worry, because you will be under the video watch of our police department. It's a great idea, Chief Roy. The road department, right now we're in the process of working with Portage County to get a grant to do Lynn Road, round 33, and that would be in 2020. We're in talk now to get some of our roads re-chipped and sealed the new way, so we can prevent them from tearing apart. You know, Howe Road is a big candidate because we don't want to have to come up with all that money we would to have to completely redo that road. So stay tuned to that. We are getting a price on some different makes of wood chippers, which would definitely help us with the road. What we need to do is get a lot of brush off the sides of the road, because we need our roads to be dry, because that makes them last longer. They have been out working with our Durapatch machine. I guess some people in the city are kind of complaining about theirs, but the way our guys do it, they do a wonderful job. The fire department, they had 360 combined calls so far this year. We were denied a 2018 AFG grant for 2 heart monitors, but I understand that we did get one donated by University Hospital. We gave the okay for Craig to start the purchase for a second new ambulance, because our other one is over 13 years old, and we have to keep rotating these because Brimfield calls are not getting any fewer. There's more and more of them every week. So I mean, folks, we're to the point where someday we are going to have to talk about more help for our safety forces. We are so understaffed, it's not even right. And right now in the police department, in the fire department, we have a cot sitting out in the main living area just because we're short room down there. So, I mean, these are issues we're all going to have to address sooner than later. So stay tuned. We are done with our job interviews for zoning, and we are hoping to have a decision made very soon. Let's see what else we got. Okay, that's pretty good. We are going over our employee personal manual just to make sure it's up to date. Nick has implemented a safety committee plan, so we are going to try to have our departments have a clear plan on what they have to do to provide safety for our employees. And you might be noticing around town that we have a new logo. We are trying to brand our community. I know we've already been branded, but we're trying to really brand it with a new up-to-date logo. Dick Messner informed us that he signed off on the plat for Maple Crest. We've been getting a lot of people complaining about how it looks. I don't have to tell you, we have no control over that. That is the property owner until the development gets going and the title gets transferred. I mean, there's nothing we can do with that. As to Parks and Rec, we do have a new park, but due to lack of time, we are not going to really work on developing it this year. We are going to take a walkabout in it. I'm going to have the trustees and the road department and some people so they can see what it is. But it's off of Klein Road. It's going to be a great park for birding, for trail walks, etc. So stay tuned to that. Other than that, the township has been rolling down nicely. It's that time of year we're going to start getting complaints about shooting. Folks, you got to understand, your township trustees cannot pass noise ordinances for shooting. As long as it's done legally, it is not within our rights to do that. And we have looked at every different way, and there's nothing we can do. So I feel for a lot of you. I mean, I have to sit here and listen to it in my house for hours on end, and I don't like it. But till the General Assembly gives the townships a little bit of teeth in this matter, our hands are tied. Other than that, I hope I got you a little bit updated. Let's hope for some warm weather. I am really tired of this cold. Till the next time, everyone be safe out there, and this is Mike signing off.